Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to the DPS online English class of 10th grade. Dear students, in the last class, we have discussed about the tale Happy Prince of Oscar Wilde. Today we will go for the essay of expenses written by the father of English essays, Francis Bacon. Today we will go for the introduction of the essayist Francis Bacon and brief summary of the essay. Francis Bacon. Prose writer Francis Bacon was born on 26 January 1561. His father, Sir Nicholas Bacon, was a famous lawyer and statesman. Francis Bacon is regarded as the father of the English essay. Alexander Pope calls Bacon the wisest, brightest, and meanest of mankind. Francis Bacon was known the first Baron Verulam and Viscount of St. Albans. Bacon had his education at Trinity College, Cambridge. He became a member of Parliament in 1584. He wrote several papers on public affairs. One of his letters was Letters of Advice to Queen Elizabeth. Of his literary works, the most important are the essays. His prose style is compact and proverbial. His essays are full of worldly wisdom. His essays were published in the three editions. The first edition of Bacon's essays, published in the year 1597, containing 10 essays. The second edition appeared in the year 1612 with 38 essays, and the third and final edition in 1625 with 58 essays. The most common thing in his essays, most of the essays begin with the word preposition of. As example, of death, of studies, of revenge, of friendship, of praise, of judicature, of love, of travel, of unity in religion, of sedition and troubles, of cunning, of expenses, etc. Now we will know something about of expenses. Of expenses, this essay is a guide to show us how we should manage our financial matters. In this essay, Bacon instructs his readers to be discreet. Discreet means wise in spending money. According to Bacon, one should spend only a fixed portion of his income and should personally look after his affairs. Affairs means matter. In the essay of expenses, according to Bacon, money is meant for spending. It should be spent wisely to earn honor. Honor means respect. There is no dishonor in managing the affairs personally, instead of relying on servants. For a comfortable living, one half, and for getting rich, 2/3 of the total income should be saved. According to him, expenditure should be made according to a fixed plan. Lavishness. Lavishness means unnecessary expenditure of money. Lavishness in one item should be balanced with economy in another. He who is plentiful in expenses of all kinds will meet decay. Decay means ruin and destruction. Debts should be cleared gradually. Gradual payment encourages the habit of economizing. Disposal of property to pay off debt is unwise. It is not foolish to curtail petty charges. Petty charges means unimportant charges in comparison with stopping to petty earnings. Some beneficial rules for expenditure suggested by Bacon are as follows. We are going to know about the expenditure rules of Bacon. First rule is that only a fixed portion of one's income should be spent. Second, one should not feel ashamed for managing his own expenses. Third, servants should be chosen carefully and should be changed frequently. Fourth, one should keep a proper balance between his gettings and spendings. Fifth, one should be economical in petty expenses, whereas lavishness may be advisable in non returning expenses. Now, students, it is time for your homework. You need to write down all the solitary rules for expenditure suggested by Bacon. The major thing about this essay is related with the expenses, but it is titled with of expense. Thank you very much, students, for the class. Take care of you. We will meet very soon in the next week. Thank you.